A young model set to take on the world, about to punch her ticket to the catwalks of New York and Paris. Instead, gunned down in cold blood. Left fighting for her life on the gang war-torn streets of Chicago's South Side.
That day was the worst day of my life.
But who pulled the trigger and why? Funny, vivacious, goofy. Just a few of the words used to describe Kaylyn Pryor by her father Alan and sister Chantal.
Or she would just be dancing around. That's pretty much all she did.
Happy.
Yeah, happy, hilarious, and all of her crazy dance moves.
I ain't gonna do it.
The loudest one in the house, always.
Alan and Mother Royce moved their girls to the relative safety of Evanston, miles north of the gang-infested South Side of Chicago. Kaylyn excelled in sports, academics, and enjoying life to the fullest.
She wanted to be a model, be a lawyer. She wanted to do everything.
I guess that's the reason why she had so many friends, because she was a genuine good person, really good person.
She was actively involved in the Lost Childhoods Project, a charity dedicated to victims of gun violence, a gesture that would prove to be a tragic irony. In 2015, 20-year-old Kaylyn joined a friend to audition for Mario Tricosci's prestigious Make Me a Model competition. The friend was eliminated, but Kaylyn soon found herself in the spotlight as one of the finalists.
She was never glammed up at home.
Never seen her like that.
Then came the moment that blew everyone's mind.
This year's face for Mario Make Me a Model, Kaylyn.
And they announced her name, and she was just kind of like,
Pause.
me? Did you guys say my name? And then she was like, oh, okay. All right. Now she did this like crazy strut. She had like a fierce walk.
Suddenly, Kaylyn was on the cusp of stardom, fielding offers from national modeling agencies, her life full of promise and possibility. Then on November 2nd, 2015, just hours before she was to sign a contract, cruel fate cast a devastating blow. Kaylyn was visiting her grandparents in the South Side neighborhood of Englewood. Late in the day, she headed for the bus to take her home. She was standing near a 15-year-old boy when a dark-colored SUV rolled up and opened fire.
They shot him, I think 3 times. And, she was standing, I guess she was standing so close to him that she couldn't get out the way. And he shot her once.
Where were her injuries, Dad?
Right side, up here.
Under her armpit.
The teenage boy, the intended target, is rushed to the hospital. He'll survive. Sadly, Kaylyn won't be so lucky.
Did she ever stand a chance?
I don't think so. Pulled I hear that she had a heart attack. This is what they said. So.
A life on the verge of something so special snuffed out in the crossfire of a senseless drive-by shooting.
What they say is you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. I don't know if I believe that or not, because you can be wherever you want to be.
You should be able to be wherever you want.
You shouldn't have to worry about getting shot.
The community rallies around the devastated family. Even Chicago's Mayor Rahm Emanuel lends his support. But police efforts to find Kaylyn's killer hit a surprising roadblock.
The 15-year-old who was also shot that day. Has he been cooperative? Is he helping?
No.
We have not heard anything from him.
In fact, no witnesses are stepping forward. And remember, this happened in broad daylight.
It was daytime when it happened. The sun was still up. So I know people saw it, but nobody said anything.
Why? Fear. The 15-year-old was a reported gang member. But Kaylyn's mother, Royce, isn't afraid, seeking justice for her beautiful daughter and taking her fight to find the killer to national television, appearing on The Steve Harvey Show.
I have had emails sent to me. I've had pictures sent to me of who did it. I've had names, addresses, where they live. All of this information has been given to the police. But all they can tell me is, we just need one witness.
Tragically, the mother's fight to find that one witness is cut short At just 48, Royce's heart gives out.
Your mom
Right.
is no longer with us. Cardiac arrest. Just days, month before what would have been the anniversary of Kaylyn's death.
The 11-month anniversary.
Why do you think that is?
The heartbreak. That's what I believe it is. The heartbreak of losing a child.
A little more than a year since Kaylyn's murder, family members take our Andrea Isom on a gut-wrenching trek back to the crime scene.
And this is...
And just about right here, I think, is where she got shot, about right here. I think that somebody had driven past from this street right here and went down this street and stopped right here and then shot right here.
How many shots did you hear from?
Oh, about 4 or 5.
So she was just a few feet away from getting on the bus to come to see you?
Yes.
What was it like for you being here? How are you feeling?
This pain.
We tried to speak with homicide detectives to get an update on Kaylyn's case, but the Chicago PD refused our request for an interview.
Do you think the police are doing enough to solve this case?
Well, with it being so many other cases, it's just a lot of work for them.
A lot of work, yeah. I sympathize with the police, I do. They definitely want this stuff to stop. I sympathize with them, and I'm on their side. But they overwhelmed. They overwhelmed, I mean, totally overwhelmed.
Now, the family needs your help, not only for Kaylyn, but for all victims of violent crime.
Your call to action for anyone out there, no matter where they are, nationwide, would be what?
Our communities need to stand together and start making certain decisions to take back the community.
Right, exactly.
You know?
I don't know how they can do that. They just, not say anything. I would.
I would too.
In a heartbeat.
If you have any information that could help solve this case, please call Crime Watch Daily's anonymous tip line at 1-844-800-CRIME.